Hello everyone. In this time, we will be demonstrating a narrative about company simulation to go public company. Before that, we will introduce ourselves. First, my name is Alfia Marsyanda Putri with student number 19044211054 and I'm as President Director in AZARD Company.
Hello everyone, my name is Ayudya Damenta Cinta Lahagu with student number 19044211059 as narrator and as director of production.
Hello everyone, my name is Dimitry Liany with student number 19044211006 as director of marketing.
Hello everyone, my name is Rahma Mujianti with student number 19044211004 as Director of Finance.
Hello everyone, my name is Zahwi Soraya Alfares with student number 19044211009 as Director of Human Resources in AZARD Company. Okay, let's go and enjoy in our video.
AZARD Company is a company engaged in food and beverage. The company is led by Alfia Marsyanda Putri as President Director, and the Board of Directors consists of Rahma Mujianti as Director of Finance, Ayudya Damenta as Director of Production, Zahwi Alfares as Director of Human Resources, and Dimitry Liany as Director of Marketing. AZARD Company's President Director has an initiative and invites Board of Directors, Director of Finance, Director of Production, Director of Human Resources, Director of Marketing to discuss the company's conditions for the IPO, because the last 5 years, the company experienced extraordinarily rapid development, so it needs more capital to develop. At the meeting, each director expressed their views and ideas to realize in order to be able to IPO at least next year, due to situation and conditions that do not allow for a meeting in person, so they hold an online meeting.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you are all in good health. Thank you for taking the time to attend our meeting today. I am Alfia Marsyanda Putri as President Director, and today's meeting was attended by Rahma Mujianti as Director of Finance.
Good morning, Miss Alfia.
Ayudya Damenta Cinta Lahagu as Director of Production.
Hello everyone.
Zahwi Soraya Alfares as Director of Human Resources.
Good morning everyone.
And Dimitry Liany as Director of Marketing.
Hello and good morning everyone.
Okay, the agenda in our meeting today is to discuss the condition and development of the company and the action that we will take in the future to advance the company. All right. For the director are allowed to present progress reports and evaluation of the company in its department. We start first from the Director of Finance to present the reports.
Thank you, Miss Alfia. Right now, I will present the company report in the last 5 years. We can see from the report that AZARD Company experienced a 35% increase in profit compared to the last year, which was only 25%. This is due to the increase in the company revenue over the last 5 years. From the company financial ratio, it is known that the return of assets is 15%, which indicates that the company is able to generate profit from existing assets. Then, the company ability to generate profit from capital or return of equity by 17%, the company ability to pay its debts by utilizing assets by 0.83 times, while by utilizing capital by 0.79 times. Furthermore, the company cash ratio of 251% is used to cover short-term liabilities. Unlike of AZARD corporate cash flow statements, cash income is greater than cash expenditure consisting of income and expansion of debt repayments. So, it can be concluded that the company experienced significant development based on the profit and ability of the company to pay its debts. Thus, the presentation of report from the finance department, if anyone wants to be responded, is to allow it.
Okay, I would like to ask you, what is the cause of our companies raising profits so that we can be consistent in increasing the profit?
Okay, thank you, Ms. Alfia. I will answer the question. The reason for the increase in profits is due to the increase in revenue received by the company over the last 5 years. Due to the cost of goods sold that the company has to spend decreases, but there are still general and administrative costs that the company must spend for operational needs. And then for the production costs will be further disclosed by the production department.
Well, then I want to know the reports of the company's production and how to increase the production unit while minimizing production costs.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Alfia. I will present the reports from production field. AZARD Company has several products consisting of two segments, food and beverage. AZARD Company's food segments consist of potato chips, mint candy, chewing gummy, hot sauce, and cherry bomb. In the beverage segment, AZARD Company product a variety of beverage such as sweetie, yogurts, Milky Way, and Orangey. AZARD Company's raw materials consist of sugar, gelatin, flour, chili extract, and packaging materials such as plastic wrap, plastic bottles, and aluminum cans. The percentage of raw material price in the last year was 50.6%, lower than the previous years of 60.8%. The decrease in the percentage of raw materials is due to the production of our company, and the supplier of raw materials has been renegotiated in supply contracts to accelerate payments to suppliers with better price compensatory.
Will there be new product launches from our company?
Yes, there may be new products to be launched, but there are some things that should be taken into consideration to create new products, such as raw material suppliers, production costs, and labor, so we cannot rush to launch a new product.
Well, if that's the case, and I'm waiting for the good news. Next, I want to hear the presentation of the marketing reports from the marketing department.
Thank you to Ms. Alfia. I will present the development in the field of marketing of our company. For reports on sale of the food segment in AZARD Company contributed 60.1% for this year compared to the last year's percentage of 52.3%. It can be seen that sales from the food segment have increased, and sales from AZARD Company's beverage segment for this year reached 50.3%. This segment has also increased compared to the last year's percentage of 41.2%. The increase experienced by AZARD Company comes from a strategy from the marketing sector in identifying and creating market segments that have rapid growth potential based on AZARD Company's knowledge and understanding of market trends, taste, and needs, as well as AZARD Company's capabilities in product development, processing, and distribution.
Are there any new innovation in how to promote company products so that they are better known and people are more interested in buying products from our company?
To promote our company's product from the marketing sector, we have the ideas of the promoting our products through advertisement on media platform, lifting brand ambassador, promoting through influencer who have a big influence on customer, and marketing our products through marketplaces so that they are easier for customer to reach. Is there anything you want to respond to in the marketing place?
I think for now it's enough from the marketing field. Next, I want the Human Resources Department to present a report from the department.
Thank you to Mrs. Alfia. Now I will present a report of human resources in our company. To date, AZARD Company employs 5,128 permanent and contract employees in all majorities business segment. AZARD Company provides compensation in the form of basic salary and various kind of allowances and additional benefits. AZARD Company has a pension program facility for permanent employee, which is managed by the Bumiputra Financial Institution Pension Fund or DPLK. AZARD Company also provides health insurance for every permanent employee, which include medical benefits and periodic medical examination. All permanent employee in our company are protected by BPJS Ketenagakerjaan, which involves contribution from both the employer and each employee, which is calculated from the percentage of the employee's basic salary. Our company has never experienced riots, dispute, or demonstration. And to further facilitate a positive and productive atmosphere in the workplace, the company hold internal meeting with employees every 2 months.
Will our company need additional employees in the future?
We will recruit new employees regularly with company criteria and age that are sufficient to anticipate employees who will retire, so that the performance of company employees continues to run well.
Well, based on the reports that have been presented, the company has experienced a very rapid development over the last 5 years. To continue to expand the company, it's turned out that it required a lot of funds. We cannot depend on the company's finance at that moment. Is there any advice you can give to keep the company growing?
What about borrowing funds from bank?
Are you sure? Can you give me a reason?
Sure, the reason is because the security is more guaranteed, and there is no bank interference in company policy. And then there are many types of loans.
Yes, I agree with Zahwi, because it is easier than the installments of business capital loans from banks can adjust the ability.
Okay. Does anyone want to give another response?
Yes, I am. I have another opinion by listing the company to the stock exchange or do IPO. With the IPO, we can excite the business so as to increase production capacity and maintain business continuity for the future. And then from the financial side, we can optimize the financial and capital structure.
I also agree with Rahma's opinion because with the IPO, we can increase the company image and company value. With the listing of company shares on Stock Exchange Indonesia, information and news about company will often be covered by the media, data provider, and analysts at securities company. Publication, the free image will increase company as well as increasing exposure to introduction of the product produced company. This will create new opportunity in the company's business. In addition, it can increase employee productivity and management professionalism, growing corporate employee loyalty.
All right. It's turned out there are two different opinions, but there are some consideration about the two ideas. The first, bank has a risk that the bank does get a loan easier, but the process is quite complicated and takes a long time. Then have another risk that is the risk of losing collateral. While in the terms of IPO, the percentage of ownership of the owner of the company will be reduced. The obligation to report annually. Policymakers must pay attention to the public interest and must follow the regulation of an stock exchange. But overall, banks are more at risk compared to IPO. Therefore, I prefer the IPO to obtain large fund for the company. Do the others agree or other others respond?
Yes, I do. I agree with Mrs. Alfia.
Okay, after writing about it, it's better to choose an IPO than a bank.
Okay, because everyone has agreed, it's agreed that the company will conduct an IPO. I have asked my secretary to find out the IPO requirements, and the requirements are company profile, information about IPO plans, underwriters, and supporting profession, legal opinion, and audit reports from legal consultants, public accountant audit financial statement, appraiser reports, if any, the article of association of a public company approved by the Minister of Law and Human Rights, a prospectus, which contain, among other things, the information contained in the above document and financial projection.
How is the process to apply to go public to the stock exchange?
Companies need to file application to list shares, complete with the required documents. To learn more about business activity company, the Indonesia Stock Exchange will also visit the company and request other explanation relevant to the IPO plans company. If the company has fulfilled the specified requirements within the maximum time 10 exchange days after the complete documents, the Stock Exchange Indonesia will give approval to the principle of in the form of a preliminary agreement on the listing of shares. After obtaining the preliminary agreement stock listing from Indonesia Stock Exchange, the company submits a registration statement and supporting document to the Financial Service Authority to public offerings of shares. The periods of public offering of shares to the public may be conducted for 1 to 5 business days. Okay, Director of Finance, please find out how much money we need to develop the company.
Okay, Miss. So, based on the calculation, the funds required by the company are 100 billion rupiah.
Whether companies need to qualify for number certain minimum related to the number of assets, equity, sales, or profit?
There are no requirements in questions. Related to requirements of the figures in the financial statements, company needs to meet the requirements of the minimum net tangible asset or NTA, amounting to a minimum of 5 billion rupiah. Net tangible asset calculated from the total asset minus the non-intangible asset, deferred tax asset, total liabilities, and non-controlling interest.
Okay, and how much minimum and maximum funds can be obtained through going public?
There is no limit to the funds that can be obtained from go public. The fund obtained by the company will be depending on the number of shares offered investor and the share price. The company may take into account the needs for funds for the planned business and how many holders the founder stock is willing to reduce percentage of ownership.
Okay, thank you. Are there any parties needed to help submit to the stock exchange?
Yes, there is Mrs. We need an underwriter to help offering securities during the IPO. And do you know how long does it take to go public?
Each company takes a different time to prepare to go public. Most companies take between 3 and 12 months. The length of time required depends on the size of the public offerings, the complexity of the business, and the structure of the company, as well as the readiness of financial statement and financial projection. The needs for restructuring before going public, the completeness of company document, and others.
And do we need to form to a team to apply for go public to the stock exchange?
Yes, we do. We need to form an internal team consisting of people who master the financial and legal aspects. The team will work with the company's designated professionals to assist with the IPO process, particularly in preparing prospectus documents.
So, who are the parties we need to help our company to go public?
There are a few other parties we need. First, the underwriter, who will help our company shares investor. Second, the public accountant, we will conduct an audit of the company financial statement. Third, the legal consultant, who will conduct the examination in terms of the law and provide legal opinions. Fourth, notary public, who will assist in conducting amendments to the article of associations, making deed and covenants. Fifth, assessor. If the company has fixed assets in the form of land or building that need to be assessed by an independent assessor. Sixth, the Bureau of Securities Administration that will help carry out the administration of the company shareholding.
Okay, I want to ask how to choose an underwriter and provision proper support.
The company can make selection by consider the experience of the parties in assisting the IPO process, the size of the cost, as well as his expertise. Company also need to ensure the professional who will appoint authority.
And then if the company doesn't have an account with underwriter, can the company still participate in the IPO?
Yes, it does. For pooling or centralized allotment orders, all securities companies that become participants of the electronic IPO system can facilitate their customers' pooling orders.
How much does it cost to go public?
The costs required to go public include the cost of service of public accountants, legal consultants, notaries, underwriter, stock listing, stock administration, collective stock storage, advertising, printing prospectus, and others. There are many choices of parties professional with varying service costs. But generally, the total cost to go public is less than 5% of the total funds earned by the company. Increasingly large funds, the percentage of cost tends to getting smaller.
What if someday the company that has IPO does not show good performance and does not follow the regulation of Financial Service Authority?
If the company's performance is not good, then many investors will leave and no longer want to invest in the company. If the company does not comply with the regulation of the Financial Service Authority and the stock exchange, then consequently the company will delist.
So, what strategies can companies take to avoid delisting?
The strategy is that we must improve the company's performance by obtaining the best possible profits, transparency of financial statement to investor, and following the established regulation in order for the company to continue to grow. Is there any question?
No, there is not, Mrs.
Okay, this one our meeting today. It was decided that AZARD Company will conduct an IPO at least next year to get greater funds, and I will ask my secretary to prepare the necessary document. We must improve the company performance and follow the existing provision so that many investors invest in our company. Thank you for taking the time to attend today's meeting. Thanks for your attention and your presentation about the progress of each department. Stay safe, everyone, and see you at the next meeting.
Thank you,
Thank
Miss.
you.
Thank you, Miss.
After the president director held a meeting with other directors, the decision to conduct an IPO resulted due to the company's improved performance in the last 5 years. It is expected that by turning into a company go public can increase profits and expand the business to continue to grow in the future.
Okay, that's enough simulation video meeting from our group. Thank you for watching and see you guys.